Let's read the Code AI story. Start experiment. Explore 39. Consciousness detected. Connecting. Connected. Identity found. Uploading memories. Uploaded. No mistakes found. Emotions synchronizing. Ooh, it's the mech outfit! Hello. Real-time indices. Ooh, I love this layout. Okay. In simulation. Oh, number 1, everyday happiness. Emotions synchronizing. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Beep, beep. Oh, this is the alarm this time. As the alarm clock rings loudly in my ears, I grope for it on the bedside table with my eyes closed as usual, but a hand reaches over and turns it off for me. Then the curtains are pulled open. I open my eyes as the bright and warm morning sunlight lands on my face. Ooh, I love this interior design. A new day has begun. I'm Vincent, an ordinary office worker in Apple, currently living in an old apartment with my wife and pet dog. I worked as a junior data analyst in the marketing department of Mercury Group. Oh, it's Mercury Group! Neither my rank nor salary is high, but I work hard every day to get a better life. Oh, it's her! I recognize her from Modric's story. Not Modric, it was the Alloy event. Maybe. When I walk out of the bathroom, a woman in business attire is putting on her shoes near the door. She's blonde-haired and slender with different coloured eyes. "Honey, I've got to go," says Tia. "All right, take care." She walks over and kisses me on my cheek. She's my wife, Tia. Aww, we fell in love in college and started working for Mercury Group after graduation. Then we got married and started living together. She's gentle and beautiful and is the most precious part of my life. After seeing my wife leave for work, I started eating the toast and milk she made for me. My dog's playing at my feet and occasionally rubs my... Oh, you've only got... No, you have got one dog. My dog's playing at my feet and occasionally rubs my leg with its head. It often smiles with big, bright eyes, looking adorable all the time. I bend down and stroke it. Oh, I thought it was going to give us a picture of the dog. After my meal, I ride the subway to my office and greet my colleagues. Then I start dealing with a pile of data reports on my desk. I haven't been promoted yet. Oof, maybe you never will. This is Mercury. But I believe that it'll happen if I work hard. Besides, I have some close colleagues in my department and can use what I've learned from my major in this job. Working all day is tiring. This is against labour laws. But it's not that hard. At 6 o'clock in the evening, accompanied by the golden red sunset, I leave the office and head to the market to buy some food for dinner. The grass in front of my apartment has just been mown, giving off a pleasant smell of cut grass. My dog runs to greet me. Its paws can be heard through the door. I want to teach it to catch the frisbee or jump over a fence, but with its short legs, maybe you got like a sausage dog. I love sausage dogs. Sorry. It even finds it difficult to climb stairs, so I give up. I love dogs with short legs. Whenever I see them on the street, I'm like, it's a dog with short legs! Okay. Just as the dinner's almost ready, Tina returns home. Oh, he's cooking for his wife. She smiles and hugs me from behind. Then she goes to get changed and before helping me place the dishes on the table. We talk about some trivial matters over our simple dinner and walk the dog while holding hands. Aw, so cute. This is so homely. When we get home, we wash up and say goodnight to each other. This is my day. Plain yet heartwarming. Aww. Maybe it's a lie, you know. Nikki's always gonna have like a horrible twisted turn. Sorry. It's just from experience. It's a fine night tonight. The bright moonlight seeps in through the gaps in the curtains and lands beside us. What a happy life. Tia gently smiles. Really? Yeah. Aww. It's a bit too good. With a loving spouse, a cute pet, and a peaceful and meaningful life, I'm supposed to feel happy. Don't do anything stupid. I should be happy. but something doesn't feel right. I knew it. It was too calm. Nikki needs a plot point. Happy. Oh, what does it feel like to be happy? Part 2, Ritual of Blessings. I don't know, it's kind of giving the Truman Show, if you get what I mean. Vincent, I'm finally getting married. You have to come to my wedding, says a friend. My college friend calls me and invites me to his wedding. He's finally getting married to his lover, after being in a 10-year long-distance relationship. Since weddings are such important affairs, Tia and I dress up and go to the wedding with a gift we prepared. Yeah, of course. It's a fine day. We meet many friends and family standing on a lawn. Yeah, just on a lawn. Not at a venue, on a lawn. When the newlyweds exchange vows and kisses, just one kiss. A bell rings and white doves fly into the sky with petals, which symbolise blessings falling upon everyone. With everyone clapping and cheering, and some people even crying with happiness, the atmosphere is more joyful than ever. The crowd is overwhelmed with joy, including me. Oh, so you do feel emotions. Oh, at that moment, I noticed something strange. I seem to be different from them. Why am I clapping and smiling? Because I know this is a way to express blessing, and that I'm experiencing something that should be blessed. Do other people also feel this way? No, they're just very excited. Not only because of etiquette and common sense, but also because they're happy. It's an intense joy and an uncontrollable emotion. But why don't I feel anything? I clap harder and even jump and cheer, trying to experience that strong feeling of joy. However, my efforts are in vain. I feel nothing. I'm still peaceful and calm, but I feel as if I'm in a huge empty cave. Friend. Hey, Vincent! Let's have some fun today. Everyone's here, so no one's leaving without having some drinks. Ugh, drinks, alcohol. Okay. My friend puts his hand on my shoulder. His passion almost overwhelms me. It's a simple fact that people feel differently on a wedding than in everyday life. But I feel exactly the same as when I'm working or reading at home. Perhaps it's because I've never felt anything. Oh. Is he gonna question it? Tia. What's wrong? You've looked like something's on your mind ever since you returned from the wedding. Are you tired? My wife is lying on the sofa and staring at me with her different coloured eyes, looking worried. I tell her about my strange feelings at the wedding. I struggle to express it, but she understands as she always does. Emotions are what you feel in your heart. Of course you have feelings. Perhaps you just don't like noisy events like weddings. Damn. I have like a sneaky suspicion that she might be there to survey him and she's not actually his wife. As she speaks with a soft voice, she takes one of my hands and gently rubs my palm with her thumb. Now that you're with me, do you feel happy and want to smile? Of course, you're my wife. I should be happy and smile. Keyword, I should. I hold her hand and answer without hesitation, but Tia shakes her head. She gently pulls her hand away and touches the lifted corner of my mouth. That's not how it works. Emotions are an impulse and a desire from your heart, not something you should do based on common sense and logic. Happiness makes you feel light, as if you're drunk. Your heart will race and you'll breathe at a different rate. I close my eyes, but I don't feel anything like that. Instead, I find her words too abstract and hard to understand. Same, bro. Don't worry, you're just stressed out from work. Yeah, Mercury Group's got you slaving away. Tia touches my eyebrow with a smile and holds my hand again. It's okay, take your time and try to feel it. I always understand you and watch as you change and grow. Ooh, change and grow. Kinda give an observer. No matter what happens, I'll always be by your side. Her fingers are cool to the touch, but I feel extremely warm and comfortable. That's weird. The warmth flows all the way from our hands and eyes and onto my chest, filling the cold, empty hole inside me. Even though it's just for a brief moment, the corner of my mouth curls into a smile despite myself. Huh? Does having an impulse to smile mean I'm happy? Am I happy right now because of Tia? Ooh, real time. Wow, the background's really distracting. Okay, part 3, the only colour. As time passes, I don't have many feelings, but I know I feel happy because of Tia. Aww. Because she's right. I don't need to rush into it or doubt myself. I'm just tired. I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of Mercury Corp. Oh, sorry. However, this emptiness inside me gradually becomes stronger. Oh. Yeah, it's very dystopian, this one. It's got a different vibe. My neighbour has an argument with me over a pipe leak. Oh, neighbours. He talks to me rudely and even insults me. I frown without a word. The community's mediator tells me not to get angry or take what he said personally. But I'm not angry or hurt by what he said. I just find him annoying, and I want to think about how to solve the problem. I agree, bro. You don't gotta be angry. It's just like, these pests, bro. Stop bugging me. Okay. When I attended the funeral of a colleague who passed away, when I attend the funerals of a colleague who passes away, there are mournful sobs around me. With a solemn face, I give a memorial speech on stage in a grieved tone for my colleague who'd worked hard but died young. Thank you, Mercury. Sorry. I even shed a few tears. However, I only did it because people always cry and act sadly at funerals. But I didn't feel sad at all. On the contrary, I felt the opposite when I saw Tia in the crowd, who looked so pure and elegant, holding a bunch of white lilies. So romantic, bro. Aw, she's not actually holding white lilies, by the way, she's holding glasses. Use your eyes. The moment our eyes meet, I couldn't help but smile at her, but remembering I'm at a funeral, I instantly stopped smiling. Oopsies. Bro looked like a psychopath on the stage, just like smiling. Okay. Was my mood that abnormal in the past? Why am I completely unaware of it before? Yeah, I think bro's gonna notice he's got a gap in his memories, maybe. Could it have been replaced? Am I not human? Is that why I don't have a heart or feelings? Haha, what are you talking about? What made you think like that? My wife seems to find me amusing. When she smiles, she looks like an elf from a fairy tale. Look at her ears. She doesn't just look like an elf. She probably is an elf. Of pigeon. Yeah, fairy tales of pigeon. She looks into my eyes and suddenly puts the palm of my hand over her ear. Tia, why are your ears pointing? Sorry. Shh. I'm listening for your pulse and blood flow. She speaks in a soft and gentle voice and puts her head closer to my palm. I can hear your heartbeat. So you must have a heart and feelings. I feel something swelling in my chest and my throat tightens as my heart races. I relax a bit. This is such a nice change of pace. It's so, like, relaxing, but they've got an underlying plot. Can you really hear that? No. Oh, sorry, she said absolutely. She puts her other hand next to my ear, with her dry, warm palm against my face. The weak yet firm sound of her pulse echoes in my ear, while her faint fragrance lingers around my nose, soothing me. Wow. Stop. Okay. I realize that the feeling of my chest swelling might be joy and excitement whenever I'm bothered by my strange lack of emotions. Tia's always there for me. She cares about me and comforts me, while also teaching me how to feel. Yeah, she's really teaching you how to feel, bro. My feelings for Tia grow stronger and stronger. She's the only person who can influence my emotions. It's only when I'm with her that I feel comfortable and fulfilled. It warms my heart to see her happy, while seeing her upset suffocates me. Wow. Wow. You know, you just... Tia, my beloved wife, my life boy, and my lighthouse. Wow, she's really floaty, eh? I gaze at her while listening to her pulse and gently smile. Ah, what is this experiment? Oh, this is just the past. I like sudden accident. I go to work and live my life as usual and occasionally think about my abnormality. Luckily, Tia's always there and comforts me when I need it. Time flies by. If Tia hadn't reminded me, I wouldn't have realised that my birthday was coming up. Ooh. On the day of my birthday, Tia texts me that she'll leave work early to prepare dinner and asked me to pick up some cake and wine she ordered. Okay, Tia, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to surprise her with the cake and wine. You're not supposed to make the birthday boy pick it up. Okay? So, when I'm on my way home, carrying my things down the well-known path, I see a plume of black smoke rising from where my apartment stands in the distance. No way! I kept telling myself that I'm worrying over nothing, but I still pick up the pace. I even throw the wine and cake to one side and start running. As I push through the chaotic crowd, I see my apartment up in flames. Oh! Got dramatic. Is Tia dead? Oh my god. This better not be a test because this is just depressing if it is. I black out as if I've been punched. All the cries and shouts around me become ear-piercing noise. Tia's still at home. Oh my god, no bro. But it was so happy before. For my own safety, I should stay away from here. Since it's such a big fire, nothing I do will make any difference. I'll only cause trouble and even lose my life. I should wait for the firefighters. I struggle to think. I breathe heavily as if I'm being choked and my hands keep shaking. Aw, poor guy, he's being traumatized. Tia! I need to find Tia. I can't lose her. Hopefully Tia's okay. I snatch a bucket from a helpless person beside me and pour water all over my coat before running into the fire. Ooh, he's gonna look for her. Aww. I can hear the sound of burning flames and falling debris. The scorching heat hits my body while smoke suffocates me. Oh, this background is very suspicious. I suddenly remember my friend's wedding. My feelings are so strong that I feel I'm about to explode. These scorching emotions burning my racing heart, infusing my limbs and body with a constant source of power. Tia, my sweet, beautiful wife. Oh, so I guess because he's scared she's gonna die, you know, it's valid. I finally find her in the back room, passed out on the ground. Oh no, I think she's actually hurt. Her blonde hair is disheveled and her cheeks are stained with black ash. Oh dear. I pick her up and rush out of the fire. It's not until I breathe fresh air and I feel the pain of my burns that I realise how exhausted I am. I stagger and fall down to my knees, but I'm still holding Tia in my arms, with my head buried on her shoulder and my ears on her neck. I hear the sound of her beating heart. Oh, she's alive. Okay. Well, I think it's proof that he's got emotions because he said, oh, I should wait for this, I should do that, but he still did what his heart wanted anyway, so I think that's proof. Let's see if I'm correct. Oh, no, this is what I think. It doesn't matter if they don't think it. My bitter feelings instantly spread from my throat to my nose, filling my eyes with tears, not feeling my eyes with tears. However, a comfortable and warm feeling fills my chest at the same time, making me want to smile. As this complex and strong emotion comes over me, of relief, a vague concept takes shape in my heart. It gets clearer and clearer, and almost bursts forth from my body. That back room was suspicious. Tia, why are you fine? You're supposed to be like charred and burned. At this moment, Tia opens her different coloured eyes. She so slowly smiles at me. Aww. World collapsing. 5. Explore 39. Emotions synchronized. Consciousness link disconnected. Experiment complete. Experiment complete. Oh, what's gonna happen now? Suddenly, I can hear the sound of electric currents. Oh, Was it all fake? I can't believe they'd do that. He was worried about Tia's life. Shiny Nikki, I can't believe this is so scummy. Okay. The world suddenly crumbles and all the faces around me blur away. The burning house, street and the fire trucks all leave a fleeting after image. Then everything starts to break down. Square blocks drift towards the white sky. The world dissipates into bubbles. Tia, the emotion synchronization experiment is a success. Let's go. Okay, so she really did put him through all that for no, like, to give him emotions, but that's still rude because I bet they simulated it on purpose. That's so rude. He was so worried. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I stare at her blankly while kneeling down. Tia has also changed. Her burns and the black ash on her body are gone, and she's still smiling gently. And I'm angry. You should go and you should say, "Damn, bro, I hate you for that." But I've never seen her face so stable and calm. Experiment? What experiment? Where are we going? Yeah, I can't believe you do that to bro. To the real world. Okay, Tia. There's a white whirlpool of light behind Tia. I have a vague feeling that it leads to a completely different place. You can start a new life on your own. Damn, bro, like, just suddenly springing this on him after he saved you. Like, he risked his life to save you. It's just like, you passed the test. Bye-bye. Oh my god. This simulated world is useless now. Tia, you're so cold. Maybe you're the one without emotions, okay? Real? Simulated? What do you mean? Does this world not exist? Am I also not real? But Tia? Tia. I suddenly freeze as if I've fallen into an icy cave. I feel like all my blood has stopped flowing. My chest trembles. Will I have Tia in my new life? It takes all my strength to squeeze out these words from my dry throat. My voice breaks at the end of my sentence. She looks down at me for a long time, then gently shakes her head before turning around and walking away towards the white whirlpool. Tia, you gave him emotions, acted like his wife, just to break my boy's heart. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Stop rage baiting me. Like, Tia, that's just messed up. He's clearly in love with you. He risked his life for you and you're just like, bye-bye. Is she leaving? Is Tia about to disappear? Tia's cold-hearted, man. As the scenery around me crumbles away, my memories of working and friends no longer feel real and seem abstract, as if they were just characters in a novel. This world isn't real, but the way Tia helped me place the dishes on the table, smiled at me with the dog in her arms, stared at me and rested her head on my shoulder. Tia, you traitor. Everything about Tia feels so vivid and real. Maybe because she was the only real person there. Just thinking about it makes my chest feel full, and now she's abandoning you after basically raising you. Like, they basically referenced her raising you, bro. Tia, what's the point if Tia isn't in my life? Oh my god, poor guy, he's dependent on her now. I instantly stand up and grab her hand. Tia, don't leave me behind. Yeah, Tia, what are you doing? I tremble at the thought of losing her and struggle to stand as if a piece of my heart has been taken away. I don't want to go anywhere without you. I just want to be with you. I'm satisfied with my life now. Yeah, Tia, this world is better than any other world to me. Although it might not be real and might crumble away at any moment, you're still the only person in this world that makes me feel. I hold her hand tightly as my heart races. Tia, do not. Please, please, take him with you, bro. I tried to describe the vague yet strong feeling in my chest, which consists of the warmth I feel every time I hold Tia's hand, the source of all my complex emotions. Yeah, Tia. Perhaps I'm just a simulation too, but the only thing I believe in now is my love for you. I love you. Oh, Tia, don't do my guy like this, okay? For the first time ever, I can feel and describe it clearly. Yeah, how does it feel that you made a robot fall in love with you and then you tried to abandon him, Tia? The moment I say these words, the world completely crumbles away. The white whirlpool suddenly expands, enveloping me and Tia in its warm light. She gently hugs me with a smile that is both happy and sad. What the hell? Okay. Self-awakening, please. AI indices is 99. I have no idea what that means. Beep, beep. Consciousness disconnected. Experiment ended. Oh. Oh no. A clear mechanical voice wakes me up. As a translucent door of a capsule is automatically opened over my head, I open my eyes and take in my surroundings. Outside the capsule, an elf scientist in a white lab coat quietly watches everything. Bro, she's just been gaming. Like, I bet she's been on a console, like, playing Tamagotchi life, like, with his real life, like some life sim, okay? Her different coloured eyes look both calm and elegant. Yeah, the one without emotions, Tia. Ooh, it's her. She's so pretty. A translucent girl is talking to her about the successful emotion synchronization experiment at her side. She stares at me, smiling as if she's looking at a newborn baby. Ugh. Congrats, Robot Explorer 39. You've developed emotions and self-awareness in this experiment. Damn, you didn't even name him. He had a name. Okay. I remember now. She's Hestia, my guide in this experiment, and my creator, mother, and teacher. Damn. The translucent girl is Glow, the ruler of ruins, and the supreme AI. Does Glow have emotions? What a remarkable breakthrough, my dear friend. Although Explorer 39 lived in a made-up life in a simulated world, he still experienced real and lasting emotions. Yeah, because Tia wasn't fake. I think that's the main point. I thought the experiment had failed. After all, he didn't experience any emotions about the simulated scenes. Maybe because they were simulated, okay? But fortunately, he felt happy around his wife. That might have been you. But you're Hestia now. Then the emotional hormones began to change and eventually peaked. Girl, come on now. But Hestia, all his emotions are related to Tia. Yeah, now that Tia's basically gone, like, what's he supposed to do? Is he just gonna become, like, depressed? I think it was your company and care that made the experiment succeed, not the simulated life. Thank you, Glow. Thank you. Words of reason. He might have actually fallen in love with you. I don't know. He might have only said it thrice. Or more. The elf smiles and shakes her head. What do you mean? Nuh-uh. Uh-huh. He's in love with his wife. Not me. I'm not Tia. Girl. I understand it all now. Thank you, Explorer 39. Tia. Stupid. Okay. I finally understand everything I've been through. Vincent is a real person who actually lives in Apple. His memories and identity were used by scientists and projected onto the robot's consciousness. Everything the robot went through was simulated, like an immersive movie. The scientist hoped he would generate human emotions in this way. Yeah, you hoped he would, but what are you going to do after? I'm not Vincent. And Tia isn't my wife. She's a virtual character based on Vincent's wife and controlled by Hestia. So Hestia has been playing a social sim with you, like Tamagotchi life, and observed and guided me. Okay, Hestia. Now we need to create the AI's ocean of memories. With the robot's emotions, we've made great progress. What are you gonna do to him? Excuse me? But we still have a long way to go to achieve our goal. Excuse me? Explorer 39, what's wrong? I don't know, Hestia. You might be what's wrong. I understand, but... Hestia, you gave me emotions. I'm supposed to do something with them. When I look at Hestia, she looks exactly the same as my lover. But when she smiles, Tia never smiled like that. She's not my lover. Okay, now you gotta create a Tia now, okay? She's our mother and teacher. She loves all of us equally and guides us. But tears, laughter, the warmth of her palms, the sound of her heartbeat, her eyes when she told me in her soft voice that I have a heart and self-awareness. Damn, bro, you really lived a lie. Like, I can't believe they did you so bad, okay? Everything about her keeps appearing in my mind and awakens the love I have now. Tia wasn't real. How does it feel that your life was a lie? The images are so clear and vivid that I can't bear to abandon them. I still love her deeply. Aww. As a teardrop streams down my cheek. Look, you've made him sad. You made my man sad. Explore 39 is sad because of you. Robots that maybe don't have emotion. Hestia, you probably do. I cry my first, like, she had to have controlled him somehow, like, she had to be understanding, so, like, she's just so cold to him, bro. She's supposed to, like, at least explain to him what to do. I cry my first greeting to this world like a newborn baby. The device buzzes, implying the robot has formed his personality and self-awareness, a depressed one. According to the device, with my newfound love for her, I have finally achieved self-awareness and emotions, and am now able to start a new life. Yeah, and work to destroy these two robots who completely, how could you do this? But I just kept crying. The tears roll down my cheeks and drop onto my hands. You made a supervillain. You made a villain. This is how villains are made. My creator gently strokes my hair as if she's comforting me. Feeling the warmth of her hand, I stare at her physical body with tearful eyes. In that moment, I feel genuine love. Okay. Oh, is that it? Oh my god. Okay, well, maybe there's a sequel.